If I had to describe Terry in one word, I might use the word steadfast. Here's a guy who focuses on the mission. He gets to the undergirding of the issues at hand, and he dedicates his intellect, his personality, his energy to resolving things. For example, working through COVID, Terry stood side by side with me and others. He was steadfast, he was committed, he was reliable. He brought to bear very significant input, thoughts on legal, thoughts on the community, thoughts on how we treat people. So when I think about Terry, here's a steadfast, reliable, trustworthy individual.
I think the one word I would say is committed. And I think that encompasses the other words: generous, loyal, devoted. There's just so many other things that I think committed encompasses, but he's been committed to his Ukrainian heritage. He's been committed to being a man for others. He doesn't do anything halfway. It's 110% all the time.
He was very, very proud to go to St. Ignatius, and I'm a year behind him. Taras is a 1984, I'm a 1985, and I will tell you the reason I came to St. Ignatius is because Taras came to St. Ignatius. The whole concept of being a man for others, that is Taras. I think in Taras's mind, St. Ignatius just made sense in that path in his development.
He's had wonderful success in business, and at the same time as that success has grown, so has his humility. And yet this is a person who's also has reached a peak of his career in his legal profession. He's loyal to his community, his Ukrainian background, to the Catholic community, to the St. Ignatius community. He's an urban, Cleveland-centric person that touches the uniqueness of what Cleveland represents, what St. Ignatius represents, and what the broader community represents.
A few years ago, it became known to us through some of our community engagement that there was shall we say, a gap in the community with respect to technology. Terry single-handedly corralled the team to pull together computers, and we created a program that we were able to deliver computers to underserved communities right here in Cleveland. Terry was able to harness all of that and deliver a powerful solution to the community.
I believe Taras's biggest accomplishment by far for the Ukrainian community is the fact that he has taken upon himself as a mission to help fund the Ukrainian Catholic University, which is the only active Catholic university east of what used to be the Iron Curtain. Taras is the chairman of the Ukrainian Catholic University Foundation. He has been active in that foundation ever since the 1990s. And to honor that, I'm wearing the logo of the Ukrainian Catholic University today for this interview.
His involvement in Ukrainian Catholic University and running the foundation and leadership of the foundation has been incredibly impactful, I think, to the foundation and to the university. And that's incredibly impactful to the world, I think, because it's the only Catholic university in a former Soviet bloc country. It's forming leaders who have a moral compass and who believe in something outside of themselves, who are embracing this whole almost man for others concept. And that's how Ukraine will have a just democracy that has a moral compass going forward, is by developing those leaders. So the work that he does there, I think, is incredibly impactful.
I will say that the Jesuit philosophy of service is one that I've carried through my entire life. The Men for Others motto is something that you leave here and it's in your DNA. And so I've always been energized by community service. I've always been energized by getting involved with with causes that are greater than yourself. And I really trace that back to my years here.